Hi! We're nervous.
Hi, friends!
It's been so long. Hello. My God, when's the last time we streamed? Like a month ago? Maybe more.
Hello, family.
We missed you so much. Hi, Al.
Guys, it's been so long.
Hi, Ben. Benny. Benny's a cute name. I can see that for like a French bulldog. You know, little Benny.
Poor Benny is just
I'm saying
living
it's a cute
life,
name.
and we're saying we're going to name our little French bulldog that.
Well, both can lick my face.
Okay.
Sorry, Benny. You didn't ask for this. Oh, people are noticing your hair. Doesn't it look good? I know.
Aw, thanks, guys.
Cut and color. All the
Had to do it.
A lot of the yoga comments were about your hair. Oh, my mom also told me to tell you how amazing you looked in the yoga.
Aw, that's nice.
Yeah. I'm like, what about me? She goes, well,
So.
Paige looked great. I'm like, oh, thank you, self. I'm growing mine out, although I feel like because I've gotten older, it's growing less.
What are you growing it to now?
I don't know. I really don't know.
Yeah.
I feel like long is like unprofessional for work, but I like myself better with long hair. Long hair or fresh cut, you know?
Yeah. You look great either way.
Thank you. You're supposed to say that. Thanks.
But I mean it. Yeah.
So, good time for music, bad time for mental health. What else is new? Am I right,
They
ladies?
always go hand in hand, though. That's how it works.
Paige saw a tweet yesterday, and it was like, what was it? If only I wasn't in a healthy and stable relationship, I could really enjoy Taylor Swift's new album.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Tragic.
Yeah. Yes, Kelly, I agree. Music is therapy. Speaking of therapy, who needs some? How are you guys coping with things?
Yeah,
COVID,
how is everybody?
I think COVID lasted longer than we would all like it to, and there are people not following things, which makes us feel worse for staying inside. Here, things are going up slightly because we're in phase 3 now.
I would say we're pretty advanced ahead. Like we've been moving ahead quite.
Yeah,
well.
I think we have quite a good control over things.
Yeah.
Or a good handle on things, rather. But masks are mandatory here. They have been
Everywhere.
for a little bit.
Yeah.
So that's definitely been helping. The whole world just seems on fire, doesn't it? Like, it literally,
Yeah.
You try and find the good in stuff, and it gets harder and harder to find a happy piece of news.
Yeah.
Unless it's about, like, a puppy or something. You know, something
Where are you
that's
learning
not
about
human
puppies?
related. I search for it now.
Give me something happy, 2020.
Yeah, so I guess a little, like, catch up with us. We've been busy trying to keep our heads above water, let's say, which is why we haven't been filming as much, because it comes across in the video if we're not feeling it. So
Yeah.
we haven't been filming much, although we've been picking it up recently. There are good days in the week sometimes. So yeah, we've been doing that. The yoga video was especially fun to film.
Yeah.
That
I really
was
enjoyed
kind of
that
that was actually a stress reliever
Yeah.
versus adding stress.
I hope you guys liked that one if you've seen it yet. We really enjoyed that one.
That was good. Yeah, my work has been just a headache in general. I'm just increasingly disengaged, which sucks because I used to be very driven, self-driven and self-motivated. And you know, it's kind of like I peaked in university or peaked in my exams. And then now I'm just slowly starting to feel very, very average or below average. So I'm like losing confidence in that. So that's been a big thing that I've been trying to like battle recently. And then of course, like everything COVID, not being able to have the separation from like work, home, school, everything, like everything's just one big cluster, and anything you used to distract yourself before is gone. Yeah, I just feel like we're kind of coping at the minute. We're not thriving like I wish we were.
We're so limited to the things we're able to do outside of our little bubble right now. There's no real outlets that we have like we usually would be able to have in a regular situation. So I just feel like everyone's doing the best they can. I know both of us have been down on ourselves for things, and we try and give advice on that, but sometimes I think we have to take our own advice also and be proud of the things that we're doing too. And it's so hard.
It's so
like it's
hard.
not easy, but
who here takes their own advice?
Yeah.
No one.
Not
Everyone
many
gives the best
people.
advice and no one fucking takes it.
Yeah.
Never. Exactly. Klexa, I checked the timestamp that you sent. People said that you flashed the camera. It was because you had nude underwear on, like the color. So when you rolled over, people are like, oh, gasp. But it was actually your undies. Next time we'll go nude.
Yeah,
Go
next
viral.
time.
Yeah.
That'll do it.
Yeah.
That was such a fun one to film. I was so sore after. Guys, seriously.
I have bruises. And both my parents do. They're like, they look so easy. Yoga. Are you ready for this shit?
Need to go up.
Oh my god. I just saw my life flash before my eyes.
Paige?
Do your legs! Do your legs, you idiot! Sorry for calling you an idiot. I was stressed. Yeah. I'm sorry. Wow. That's quite you. We suck.
I'll go up like this. And you'll
Sure you will. Be straight. Be straight.
It's so hard.
I'm one of us comfortable. All I see is a bright light. And you passed. There's your degree. I'm like, well, you try it.
I'd like to see
You
your
try it.
parents get up there and do their
I'd
thing.
like to see anyone.
Telling you now.
All the comments.
These
You
aren't
guys
easy.
suck. You try it. You
I
try
want
it.
to see it. Send us your vids. I want to see all of them. Do them.
We will watch every
will.
single one.
So
It's
send them over.
fucking hard. It was worse than the first. We tried.
Yeah.
In our defense, we tried harder poses.
Yeah. We're also old.
Yeah, we got a lot of comments about that too, saying to shut the fuck up, basically.
That we weren't old or
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
What?
No, I'm stuck here. Molly, I need help.
What do you mean?
I'm actually roll me back. Holly, slow. Oh, I can't do that one. Well, I feel old, so fuck you.
You kids. Holly, how did you unlock Paige's phone? With my face.
I still unlock your phone with pictures. That's so messed up.
That's it.
She can't unlock mine, but I can unlock
I think
hers.
people are getting confused thinking, yeah, Holly entered her face in and did
No.
it all in the security. No. Only my face is in there.
Yeah.
Only my face is in there. Let's see if you can still do it right now. Ready?
Oh, I don't know. My hair is a bit fluffy.
Try it.
Do you want to? I don't know where mine is. Oh, here. Okay, so unlocked for me. It won't do it for Paige.
Too ugly. Yeah, no, it won't do it. It only does
your
it on Holly's.
argument folds in on itself because I unlock your phone.
Because the thing that I just look really good that day on my own phone.
You look beautiful now, and you still kind of unlock mine.
You filthy scum. Yeah, so I don't get why that works. I don't understand it, and I'm kind of scared. And that really did happen on camera.
At
Spooky.
first, I didn't even know. Like we just got the phones new, so I didn't even like register in my mind. But
Yeah.
how fucking terrifying is that? Like we can't argue it. We can't fight it anymore.
No, it's like, well, I want to sue Apple. That's what I want to do. It's not even like we're twins or sisters, Holly. It's like this, you could be a random human on the street that could open my phone. There are some twins that don't open their phones. I'm suing. Rant over. That's all I gotta say.
Don't do the ancestry test. Could you? What would we do? What would we do?
I'd burn it and never say a word. That would be freaking weird as hell. Ew. Okay, no,
We're not related.
We're not
'cause
related.
Your ancestry is German. Mine's English.
Yeah.
Can Abby open your phone?
No, Abby can't open my phone. Interesting.
Shit.
How weird is that? Well, we don't have the same eye colors.
Does she have brown eyes?
You didn't know that?
I'm not like staring into her eyes.
But like you've been around the gal for 4 years.
I know, but you guys are very similar when you have long hair.
Yeah, no, she's got brown eyes. Like Dad. I feel like one of the first things your phone would look at is eye color and your eyes, right? Because eyes kind of make a lot to do with the person,
Mhm.
right? If you don't have them, it's like, what the heck?
You don't have eyes.
Yeah, they're like, whoa, who's that?
That's not Paige. You fool.
God,
Yeah.
I love this.
Do you call each other's parents mom and dad? No.
Mm-mm.
No. I've seen that in movies, but I've never really understood it. Is that something you would want?
Yeah, I wouldn't mind it.
I feel like I would be cheating on my parents calling your parents. I see them like my parents, but to call somebody else.
Yeah,
Mom
I
or
can
dad.
get why it's weird.
You'd have to go mum for yours.
Mum.
Yeah.
M-U-M. Mum.
Yeah.
I would do it.
Yeah. Well, you call your mum mumsy sometimes when you really want something. So just really transition over.
Yeah, how's that work? My mother will not answer to mom, mother, and then I go, mumsy? And then she goes, yes. Like, okay, like, if it works, that's why I do it.
Yeah, it's as sexy as it sounds.
Yeah.
What do you call each other's parents? I just call your parents by their name.
Yeah. Yeah, me too.
Is that weird? How do you guys feel about Lexa coming back? Let me tell you something right here, Teresa. I think it's bullshit that she's coming back. Even if she came back, people would just say that it was to keep the LGBT community happy.
Yeah, very frustrating.
And queer baiting and stuff. I don't know. But I want a prequel to the 100. I want to see Lexa and Kostya. I want to see that romance blossom.
Yeah, I'd like to see that
That's
as well.
That's what I want.
Wow.
I
Maybe one day.
I wouldn't mind if that was the case. But if she comes back to the 100, I have no idea where they are now. I stopped watching. But I think it's like more sci-fi than ever. You know how it went a bit like
futuristic?
No, the opposite.
Oh, prehistoric?
I just had the word. Fuck. A bit. I forget the word. Not caveman like.
Archaic?
Maybe.
Primitive.
Thank you, Hein. Thank you. But it went from primitive to really futuristic. Sorry for yelling. That's okay. You didn't deserve that.
Not a problem, dear. Just trying to. I'm just a human dictionary here.
Yeah. So yeah, I don't know if they could bring her back right now.
I don't know.
Either.
Nothing. I do love you
Love
very
you
much, you crazy bitch. Somebody was asking about Justin Bieber tickets and what's going on. Yeah, so for any of you who live under a rock, JB's concert that we were supposed to go to was first of all canceled, like put off, and then we just got rescheduled for 2021. Okay, and we were like, okay, great, we'll probably get to keep our same seats in our same spot, but he's changing venues, meaning we now have to buy new tickets. Holly got refunded the last ones, but we had to buy new tickets at now a much smaller venue, meaning we have less opportunities to be closer to him because there's fewer seats that are there. So we were trying to pick seats and we found spending $1,000 a ticket. So
yeah, I know, but I told her, I said, next time Beyonce goes on tour, I am spending my full month's salary on the ticket. I am. So join me or not, but I'm going there. And I said, this is your chance right now to touch Justin Bieber in a consensual, appropriate way. If you want that, we can do it. And she said no.
How much would you pay for Beyonce floor seats?
I think the going rate for like the big like Beehive Gold membership, blah, blah, blah. Retail, I think they're $2,000. And that's if you can get them.
Each?
That's not even resale.
Each?
I know. I don't spend a penny on myself except for when Beyonce goes on tour. So that's how I justify it. I live off of rice and beans and noodles. I can do this. Let me have this.
You can have it, but I'm just telling you the financial planner in me is quaking.
My car is a shitbox on wheels. I can go to a Beyonce concert. I do not indulge. I am doing this. I've been running it over in my mind recently that if I ever met Beyonce, what would I do? And I would just wave from afar. I don't need to meet her. I don't need a picture. It's just a wave from afar. That's it. Anymore. And I don't know what would come out of my mouth. And I know that it wouldn't be good, to the point where I would wake up with night sweats 20 years later, still cringing about what I said.
I don't know if you guys have seen where Beyonce gives that fan the microphone when she's singing her main
She's done it a few times.
But there's one in particular that stands out. I feel like that would be Holly.
Yeah, the bad one. Yeah, where she looks and she cringes.
Yeah.
That would be me. I would rather die than make her pull that face.
All right, so then why buy $2,000 tickets when you could get...
Because she wipes her sweat on a towel and gives it to a member of the audience. That's what I'm going for. The sweat towel. I don't care. judge me.
COVID.
Give a shit. That's what I want. You guys don't ask the question if you don't like the answer.
I'm just quaking because
you're telling me if Justin Bieber wiped his brow and gave it to you, you would go, ew, and pass it to the person on your left? No, you wouldn't. How interesting.
That's also, if you're asking me what's the first thing I'd want from him.
It's not the first thing I want.
It would be cherry on top. I'd like to wave and take her sweat towel and leave, and that would be enough for me. That is, quote, what you said.
It was misconstrued. I didn't paint the picture as I should. But would it be amazing? Yes. I would
you
honestly
twist it over your mouth.
I would frame that shit in a heartbeat.
You can do it, but like I just can't see myself ever spending that for myself. You know, like Beyonce's great, but for me, it's kind of like you spending $2,000 on a ticket for you to see Biebs. Would you do it?
I just said that, yes, because that would justify my own purchase.
But now we're spending $8,000 on Justin Bieber and Beyonce tickets.
And you have an $8,000 worthy story. Hey, look at that. You see that face cloth on the wall? That's Beyonce's sweat. Was it worth the $8,000? You tell me.
I'm telling you, you're looking like a psychopath. Holy shit. Wow. Okay. Anyway, I learned a lot today.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm afraid we've gone too far down the rabbit hole.
We absolutely have.
How do we get out?
We move on.
I don't know. Time will tell. But safety is the most important. And you guys know Paige is a type 1 diabetic, so we're extra cautious for everything because she's a lot more high risk to catch COVID, and your immune system is a lot lower than the average person. So we're extra cautious. There's no point taking the risk, especially for Biebs. Beyonce, maybe.
Yes. Well, okay. We'll make sure you take your 4 seats, baby.
Thank you.
It'll happen.
Okay. Thanks.
I need a minute.
Well,
think
about
it.
We could buy Beyonce floor seats.
Yeah.
Or I could buy myself a new car.
Like the obvious answer, but okay, that's fine. You want that?
That's what I want.
You can drive Peggy around a couple more years.
Nothing wrong with Peggy.
Nothing wrong with Peggy. Not a thing. She isn't rusting all the way down the frame. Her air conditioning does not work at the beginning.
It broke.
No, none at all.
She is resilient. I love Peggy. She will. Don't forget the big crack in the window.
Yes. Big crack in the windshield, aux cord doesn't really work, and 1 speaker works. That's all that's remaining of the 4 speakers. Yeah, she is.
And my key fob stopped working momentarily the other day.
Yes, but she came back.
Other than that, she's strong.
Sure is. Park, and then we'll walk around if there's like a nice little path.
Yeah,
depending where.
We've been doing adventures recently.
Yeah.
Wild. Going on paths.
That's crazy. Yeah. But we've found that that's really helped with our mental health. And kind of just like letting things go, being able to just focus on the moment. Because I feel like and a lot of people are just, I don't know, thinking of all the things we have to get done or aren't doing or aren't being productive and not focus on just enjoying the little things in the moment sometimes too. So
I saw this thing on Twitter, guys, and I want to pass it along because it really helped me. The general idea was that unless you can train your brain to realize that your own joy is something you can produce, you will never get over the guilt of feeling non-productive. Because if you can produce your own joy, you are being productive. So it's not a waste of time.
Just because you're having fun, having a good time, and you aren't necessarily doing something that like might be towards your work or your school or whatever, as long as you're enjoying yourself and having fun and, I don't know, with the people around you or even just yourself, that's something productive within itself.
The thread of the tweet was saying that the person, her therapist, said that she was such a product of capitalism that if she wasn't being productive, she felt worthless, which really hit me hard because I never thought of myself like that, but I'm like, holy shit, that is true. So the therapist challenged her. She goes, do something that is not related to work, not related to school, just do something for you. Even if you don't like it that much, do something that's not seen as classically productive. We've been kind of in a rut recently where we're so busy trying to knock off our to-do list that even when we're trying to have a break, all we're thinking about is what we're not doing.
And I know there's tons of people that can relate to that.
Well, unfortunately, I don't take my own advice, do I? So
you guys take it for us.
Okay, guys. Well, Thank you for joining.
Yeah.
Sorry it wasn't the most upbeat thing, but this is just kind of the stage of COVID that we're at. We love you so much, and just please look after yourselves and take your own advice, or take our advice that we're not taking ourselves. I don't
And we'll
care.
try and take it too.
But just be kind to yourself, okay? We love you, and we'll see you soon.
Thanks for watching.